So hi and welcome to another episode of MBA with Arshika, and in this video I'm going to discuss about CAT versus GMAT versus GRE. So this is a kind of a comparison video जहाँ पे हम तीन entrance exams को compare कर रहे हैं and simple सी चीज़ है कि whenever we plan for MBA we always have this thing because अगर हम IIMs भी जाते हैं या फिर top private B schools भी जाते हैं तो 25-26 लाख का investment रहता है. तो we always have this thing that should I go for MBA, MBA from India or abroad. So we are just trying to answer that questions in the series of MBA abroad. So let's get started when it comes to comparison between CAT versus GMAT versus GRE. As we all know, when it comes to CAT, it is conducted by IIMs, right? हर साल IIM एक allot होता है और वो conduct करता है. CAT stands for Common Admission Test, which is for admissions into tier 1 colleges for MBA, right from IIM Ahmedabad to IIM Bangalore to Calcutta to IIT Bombay and lot more, right? So majority of colleges across India accept CAT. And to get into all these colleges, you need to have, in all the cases, plus 90 percentile in CAT, which is not easier at all, right? And now coming to the students, obviously, whosoever wants to take admission, they can, write CAT. Now moving to the next examination, that is GMAT, right? That is Graduate Management Admission Test. This exam is accepted in India as well as abroad. When it comes to GMAT, it is not specifically that if you want to take admission abroad, then only you can, give GMAT. There are like a lot of students who are applying for executive program, who are applying for colleges like ISB and even, other top private colleges. They can even apply through GMAT, yes. But the thing is कि obviously ये थोड़ा सा costly नहीं होता है, ये costly होता है, इसकी जो application fees है वो costly होती है. तो usually GMAT वो students देते हैं who have a kind of a thought process that I might can go to India as well as abroad. Now, if we talk about GRE, this is basically Graduate Record Examination. It stands for, and ये exam usually नहीं, majority of cases में student तभी देते हैं जब उन्हें abroad education या colleges, universities में apply करना होता है for their master science programs and even for their MBAs depending upon the countries they're applying for. Now, why these tests are required? I mean, this is a very important question because क्यों ये टेस्ट रिक्वायर्ड होते हैं, तो ऑब्वियसली कैसे बाइफरकेट करेंगे, कैसे एडमिशन लेंगे टू मेक एडमिशन प्रोसेस इजियर. ऑल दीज यूनिवर्सिटीज एंड कॉलेजेस एक्सेप्ट दीज एग्जामिनेशन. तो सिंपल सी चीज़ है कि टू टेक एडमिशंस इनटू कॉलेजेस इन इंडिया इट इज मैंडेटरी. विदाउट कैट यू कैन नॉट टेक एडमिशन. आइदर यू हैव 99 percentile in your graduation, but still you need to write CAT. Now if you talk about GMAT, right, GMAT is accepted by more than 6,000 programs and more than 1,700 universities and organizations, include 120 B schools in India except GMAT exam. So as I already told you, when it comes to GMAT, it is not only for MBA abroad, it's also about MBA in India, because you can have a look, 120 plus B schools in India also accept GMAT as their barrier, as their entrance examination. So with GMAT you can, and it is quite easier when it is compared to CAT when it comes to the syllabus and rest of the thing. Now moving to the GRE score is accepted by thousands of graduate B schools across the globe, and with this you can apply for universities and colleges abroad. Now when they are held, right, CAT November every year, right, October, November every single year. GMAT, right, round the year आप दे सकते हैं 6 days of the week except Sundays and national holidays. ये conduct होता है. You can kind of pick your date when you want to write your GMAT examination, and even the same with GRE. So when it comes to CAT, you need to fill the application. If you'll skip this, you won't be able to, take admission because they have a kind of a fixed deadline when it comes to the entrance examination and all these things. But when it comes to GMAT and GRE, it's like, you can pick up the date, you can fill the, form, and, you can give your entrance examination as per your preparation that I want to write after 5 months, after 4 months, after 6 months, after 7 months, as per your availability. if you are an MBA aspirant, either you're planning for India or abroad, there's this one thing which is very important, that is profile. And obviously why profile is very important, because you will be shortlisting colleges based on your profile. These universities and colleges also shortlisting colleges based on your profile. So if you are stuck that what countries I can target either in India or abroad, what colleges and universities you can target either in India or abroad, you can simply go in the description box, profile analysis form दिया है उसको fill करिए and get your profile evaluated. So, जो भी स्टूडेंट्स कैट 2022 के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं, जिनका कैट अच्छा नहीं गया, जैट अच्छा नहीं गया और फाइनली सीमैट भी हो ही चुका है और हमें कहीं ना कहीं आंसर शीट भी मिल चुकी है, बट आंसर शीट के हिसाब से हम अभी भी अपने ड्रीम बी स्कूल्स के अंदर नहीं जा पा रहे हैं, तो उनके लिए ऑप्शन है कि वो कैट 2022 के लिए प्रिपेयर कर सकते हैं. दे हैव ऑप्शन टू टेक ड्रॉप, और ड्रॉप में प्रिपरेशन का एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल होता है, टीचर्स का एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल होता है, कोर्स मटीरियल का एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल होता है, और यही सभी चीज़ों को ध्यान में रखते हुए अनअकैडमी लेकर आया है आपके लिए अनअकैडमी गोल, जहां पे आप 20% डिस्काउंट ले सकते हैं उनके सारे ही सब्सक्रिप्शन पे, विच इज फॉर कैट 2022. और इस डिस्काउंट को अवेल करने के लिए आपको मेरा कोड लगेगा जो कि है अर्ची10. तो आप इस कोड को यूज करके अनअकैडमी का जो कैट को लेके सब्सक्रिप्शन है उसको अवेल कर सकते हो. लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में दिया हुआ है. एंड आपका जो भी ड्रीम है, आपका ड्रीम है कि मुझे IIMs जाना है, मुझे IITs जाना है, मुझे FMS जाना है, मुझे JBIMS जाना है, वो सारे ड्रीम्स आप इससे पूरे कर सकते हो. तो जल्दी से डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स के लिंक पे जाओ और इस कोड को अवेल करो एंड register now. With this, moving to the next slide, that is registration details. You can register on their official website, which is imcat.ac.in. The application for CAT is 2200 for general category. If you're from ST, SC, PWD, then you have to pay 1100. In other case, अगर हम compare करें, GMAT and GRE is on a costlier side, right? Either if you're planning for MBA in India, it is $250, which is near about 15,000 rupees. And if you talk about GRE, it is $213, and that is also on a costlier side. So, GMAT भी इसीलिए ज़्यादातर स्टूडेंट्स तभी प्रेफर करते हैं कि जब उनका श्योर नहीं है कि उन्हें इंडिया से करना है, अब्रॉड से करना है, या फिर मेजॉरिटी ऑफ केसेस में स्पेशली टू अप्लाइंग टू ऑल दीज IIMs and IITs for the executive program, they apply for this GMAT. Now, if we talk about the test, कंप्यूटर बेस्ड टेस्ट है, पैटर्न कंप्यूटर एडेप्टिव टेस्ट है. ड्यूरेशन 2 घंटे का रहता है. GMAT का ड्यूरेशन 3 hours 30 minutes का रहता है. GRE का 3 hours 45 minutes का रहता है. मतलब यहाँ आपके पास 2 घंटे हैं, बाकी GRE GMAT के लिए 3.5 घंटे का आपके पास टाइम रहता है. राइट, सेक्शंस रहते हैं. राइट, और इस पैटर्न्स में सेक्शंस रहते हैं जिसमें आपको 1 task एनालिसिस ऑफ एन आर्गुमेंट करना पड़ता है. तो यू कैन जस्ट हैव अ लुक कि अगर आप GRE में भी देखें तो भी आपके पास यही चीज़ है, क्वांटिटेटिव वर्बल सेक्शन रहता है. यहाँ पे भी यही सेक्शन है, बट उन्होंने इसकी जगह सेक्शंस को मेंशन नहीं किया है. नाउ द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड इज नंबर ऑफ सेक्शंस इन अ टेस्ट. So simple सी चीज़ है, CAT is about verbal ability and reading comprehension, data interpretation and logical reasoning, which is quite difficult for especially commerce graduates and engineers के लिए it becomes easier because उनके पास एक edge रहता है. And then quantitative ability. Whereas अगर हम GMAT की बात करें, analytical writing, integrated reasoning, quantitative ability, verbal ability, similar sections हैं तीनों 4 एग्जाम्स में. GRE, analytical writing, quantitative reasoning 2 sections होते हैं, verbal reasoning 2 सेक्शंस होते हैं, प्लस 1 अनस्कोर्ड सेक्शन एंड रिसर्च सेक्शन भी होता है, विच इज क्वांटिटेटिव और वर्बल. तो ये सारे सेक्शंस होते हैं अगर हम तीनों को कंपेयर करें तो. अबाउट दी सेक्शंस इन द टेस्ट, राइट, तो ये फॉलोइंग पैटर्न है. राइट, नेविगेशन विद इन अ सेक्शन इज पॉसिबल बट आउट ऑफ द सेक्शन इज नॉट पॉसिबल. ये तीनों इसमें पॉसिबल नहीं है. नेविगेशन विद इन द सेक्शन ऑल्सो. एंड अगर हम GRE की बात करें तो इसमें जो है वो नेविगेशन पॉसिबल है. तो सिंपल सी चीज़ है, 1 टास्क का रहता है एनालिसिस ऑफ एन आर्ग्यूमेंट. CAT 2021 में फॉलोइंग पैटर्न्स थे. सेक्शन 1 में 1:24, 2:20, थर्ड सेक्शन में 3:22. मतलब ये ऑप्शंस जो है वो कहीं ना कहीं आपके पास रहते हैं. सो दिस इज बेसिकली व्हेन इट कम्स टू GMAT, GRE एंड CAT, राइट. एंड नाउ कमिंग टू द स्कोर्स इन मार्क्स, 198 marks, right? अगर हम GMAT की बात करें तो 200 से 800. If you want to get into B schools like Harvard, Stanford and all these B schools, you need to have 700 plus score in GMAT, right? Though it starts from 200, but by scoring 200, you cannot get into, tier 1 B schools across the globe, right? So this is something we need to understand. And the same is with CAT, right? You can write CAT examination, but it doesn't mean that if you write CAT examination, you can get into IIM Ahmedabad, because for that you need to score extremely good, right? And after that, MBA is all about profile, the kind of work ex you have, right? Because when you apply for universities abroad, either through GMAT or GRE, in India, a fresher can also get into IIM Ahmedabad, right? But for abroad education, if you're planning for MBA, experience is must, right? It's must. I mean, I think in the previous video, what I've made for, top universities, top countries to study MBA, we have seen that Stanford and Harvard Business Schools required 4 to 5 years of work experience if you want to apply for their MBA. And that's a kind of difference which comes in the picture when it comes to planning for MBA in India and abroad. So obviously, 200 to 800, that is the score. And if you talk about GRE, it is 260 to 340. And depending upon the scores, you'll be able to get into the universities and colleges. Now, marking schemes. 3 points for every correct answer. Negative marking is there with CAT, right? And tougher questions carry more points, easier questions carry fewer points, right? That is with GMAT. So there's no such negative marking, but the marking depends on question to question. And when it comes to GRE, all questions within the section, right, irrespective of their difficulty, either it is easy or difficult, carries equal points. Now that's all about a comparison between CAT, GMAT versus GRE, and I tried my level best to answer all the questions. But still, if you have questions and you wanted me to answer all those questions, please let me know your feedback, your suggestions in the comment section below. And for more such video like this, do not forget to like, share and subscribe.
I hope you liked this video. For more such videos, keep watching our channel.
And do not forget to like, share and subscribe.